The world of royal fashion is always buzzing with claims and counterclaims. One bold statement has made headlines. Princess Catherine never wore two-toned flats until after the Australia fiasco. This idea has sparked debate among royal watchers and style critics. If true, it would mean Catherine's fashion changed dramatically after a key event. So, did Catherine really avoid two-toned flats before Australia, or has important evidence been missed? The so-called squad is a group of passionate royal fashion followers known for their sharp eyes and even sharper comments. They share opinions and timelines online, and their posts often go viral. When it comes to Princess Catherine's footwear, they're both her biggest critics and most dedicated analysts. But the 2022 Royal Charity Polo Cup may challenge the squad's accepted timeline. On a sunny July day in 2022, Princess Catherine attended the Royal Charity Polo Cup. Her outfit was simple yet stylish, a summery dress, light blazer and two-toned flats. The flats, with a black toe cap and cream base, caught everyone's attention. These photos became key evidence, challenging the squad's version of events. Timelines are crucial in fashion history. The squad claims that Catherine's first public appearance in two-toned flats was after the Australia incident. But the Polo Cup photos tell a different story. Let's examine the dates carefully and clearly. The Royal Charity Polo Cup took place in July 2022. Multiple news outlets published photos of Catherine in her two-toned flats on that day. The Australia incident, which involved media controversy and heated public discussion, occurred months after the Polo Cup. This means the flats appeared in public well before the incident that supposedly changed Catherine's style. What about the photos? They are easy to find. Reputable photographers and agencies like Getty Images and Reuters have the images in their archives. Fans and fashion bloggers also shared snapshots with timestamps and event details. These are not blurry, uncertain captures. They are clear, professional and verifiable. This evidence contradicts the squad's timeline. It shows that the first appearance of the two-toned flats was not after, but before, the Australia fiasco. The facts remind us to always double-check what we hear and see in fashion debates. So, the Australia fiasco refers to a royal tour that, well, quickly became a media storm. During this trip, every detail of Catherine's wardrobe was analysed, almost obsessively. Some critics said her choices were perhaps a bit too relaxed. Others claimed she was sending secret messages with her clothing. The debate, honestly, reached its peak over a pair of shoes, her two-toned flats. After the tour, the squad insisted that the flats were a new addition. They said Catherine had changed, breaking royal tradition in response to negative headlines. For them, the shoes were more than just footwear. They were a symbol of a new, bolder Catherine. But, how did the public and media react? Some embraced the idea of Catherine as a fashion rebel. Others doubted the story, asking for proof. The controversy grew, with different sides arguing about when and why Catherine chose the two-toned flats. This moment really shows how fashion can become a battleground for ideas. The Australia fiasco was important, but it may not have been the true start of Catherine's two-toned flat story. Royal fashion is full of rules, some written, many unspoken. Traditionally, royal women wear heels or classic pumps at public events. Flats, especially bold two-toned ones, have been seen as too casual, even risky. By wearing these shoes, Catherine challenged expectations. Her choice sent a message. It said that comfort and personal taste could have a place in royal style. Young people especially noticed. They saw Catherine as modern and relatable. Her flats were not just about fashion. They were about changing what it means to be royal. Was this easy? Not always. Some traditionalists criticized her. They said she was breaking protocol. Others applauded her courage and sense of self. The debate shows how much meaning can be packed into a single pair of shoes. Catherine's flats became a symbol of her evolving identity. She balanced respect for tradition with her own sense of style. This is why the story of the two-toned flats matters so much. Catherine's journey in royal fashion has not been simple. She started with classic looks, often inspired by the late Princess Diana. Over the years, she experimented more, adding colour, texture, and modern touches to her wardrobe. The two-toned flats are part of this evolution. By choosing these shoes, Catherine showed a new kind of confidence. She mixed royal elegance with everyday comfort. Fans noticed that she was not afraid to try something new, even if it went against tradition. This inspired others to express their own style. Her independence in fashion has broader meaning too. It shows that royals can be both relatable and respected. Catherine's choices encourage younger generations to see the monarchy as modern and flexible. The two-toned flats are now seen as a symbol of her personal growth and leadership. In the end, style is about more than clothes. It is about identity, change, and the courage to be yourself, no matter who is watching. Fashion commentary is fun, but it can also be misleading. As we have seen, claims about Catherine's two-toned flats spread quickly. But when facts are checked, by looking at dates, photos and events, the story can change completely. Why does this matter? Because misinformation shapes how we see people, especially public figures like Princess Catherine. False timelines can create unfair judgments. They can turn a simple pair of shoes into a symbol of things that never happened. It is important to use real evidence in fashion debates. Photos with dates, reliable news articles, and official event records help us understand the truth. This is especially necessary in the world of royal fashion, where every detail is closely watched. Next time you hear a claim about a royal outfit, ask, what is the source? Where is the proof? This simple habit can help us all see the real story behind the style. The story of Princess Catherine's two-toned flats teaches us a valuable lesson. Fashion is not just about clothes. It is about stories, opinions, and sometimes myths. The real timeline of Catherine's flats is not just a detail. It is a reminder of how quickly facts can be twisted. Catherine's footwear shows her growth as a royal. She balances tradition with a modern touch, inspiring people across the world. By carefully checking the timeline, we see her as she truly is, not just as the squad or the media describe her. Public perception is powerful. It can build legends, but it can also hide the truth. That is why it is so important to look at the full picture. Every royal style choice has a story, and it deserves to be told honestly. In the end, fashion tells us who we are and what we value. Let's honor the truth, celebrate real style, and remember, a single pair of shoes can change the royal story, but only if we know the real facts.